All right, party people in the place to be, vandals, and all you people from another dead world that was brought here to try to re-inhabit the planet. This is a brand new episode of How'd We Get Here. We are joined again by a good friend of the show. Go ahead and introduce yourself, buddy.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Josh Maikis, creator of books such as Sucker and Nightmare Nexus. Thank you guys so much for having me back on the show. Really appreciate it.
Right.
Awesome.
Hey, yo, Joe, you're half of the intro, bro.
Yeah. Cue it up. All right. So this episode of How'd We Get Here is brought to you in collaboration with Power Pulp Comics.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it showing up on the screen?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not showing up on. Oh, there we go. My computer's lagging. Sorry about that. Stories for your third eye. So go to powerpulpcomics.com and go check out their lineup of self-published indie books. There's a bunch of creators on there. You could go check it out. They also have a Discord, so go check out the Discord as well.
You could actually talk to our guest tonight on that Discord because Josh is a member. He posts new pages of his works on there while he's doing it because there's a cool section on the Discord for sharing your work, and yeah, it's really rad.
Hell yeah.
How's my internet connection? Am I choppy?
No, you sound good.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, because it's lagging on my end, so I was just making sure. Good.
Cool beans, man. So Josh, like we said, he's got a brand new issue of his book Nightmare Nexus out. That is what we talked to him about the first issue last time he was on, and we're going to go ahead and post the link to where you can go buy all of his works. He doesn't just have cool comics, he's got these great prints. Here, I'll show you a few of them, a couple of my favorites. Let's see. How about It's Morbid Time?
Oh yeah.
That's gorgeous, man. And then this
Thank you.
This one really gives me a Red Room feel, man. Like there's
thanks.
Piscor-esque look to this, especially when it was in black and white, but even colorized. It's very Eddie, you know what I mean? Eddie.
Thank you.
And then I just love this one. The Don't Me Tell.
Hell yeah. That's one of my favorites too.
But yeah, you did the 3 horror prints for Halloween last year. Like you were kind of drawing this one when we were talking, I think.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. That was fun. That was a fun piece.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man. I love it. Like,
thank you.
That one. What's the other one with the colors? The all green. Yeah. Was it that one or was it there's 3, right? There's that one.
Yeah.
This one. Yeah. I love the coloring on this one.
Oh, thank you. That one, I really tried to stick with that color palette from like the movies, you know.
Yeah.
So I love Saw. I love horror. So I had to do it justice.
Yeah, with those action lines in the back and everything.
I thought the first 3 were good. I thought after part 3, I think they kind of fell off a little bit for me. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Part 2 was sick though. Like if you're gonna watch any of them, I highly recommend Saw 2.
Yeah, Saw 2 is classic. Saw 1's my favorite, I think, but I've watched every single one. I went to the theaters for the last one too. So I'm dedicated.
Yeah, the one that actually should have been called Saw 3, Saw 2. No, yeah,
yeah.
That was a pretty fun one. I really like the eyeball. Beginning of it. Yeah, that was.
And the finger thing that they did with that too. It was crazy.
Yeah, there's some good traps in those, man. Like,
oh yeah.
So, do you have any plans of ever doing anything that's just kind of straight up outlaw like that? Because so far you've kind of done some pulp sci-fi horror, which is a lot of fun. But like, it's I mean, I'm not saying anything bad, but it's kind of tame. Do you have any plans to do something gory and gruesome like that?
I mean, I to be honest with you, spoiler alert, Sucker 2 is going to get a little more, and Sucker 3 is going to get even more, and then the fourth, and yeah, so they're all going to get even more graphic each issue, to be honest.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The end of Nightmare Nexus 1 is brutal. Like, I'm not. I didn't mean that like you're doing patty cake books or anything, but
No,
yeah.
no, I got you. I understood what you meant. Yeah, to be honest, like a big inspiration for me for a lot of like just black and white art was the Walking Dead comics too. I really love Charlie Adler's Walking Dead work, all the black, whites, and the gray tones that they got going on. I um, I just really fell in love with that. I even got my father into those books, and we would read it together. I would finish the issue, he would read it when I got home on Wednesdays after comic book day, and that was our thing together. So he loves The Walking Dead as well, and it holds a place in my heart. So I think
Cool.
that end of Nightmare Nexus 1, where you see that reveal, that was kind of a little bit of a nod to that.
Okay. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. How do you feel? Like, I actually think that like his art saved the book. I don't think it would have
Oh
ran
yeah,
anywhere near as long if it kept what was it,
yeah,
Tony Moore.
Tony Moore, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Tony Moore. I thought he was really good for that first arc. I don't think the book would have reached that level of, how do I say, that darkness, that gruesomeness, and just
That
more.
somber tone. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't think it would have reached that tone with his art. No,
Uh,
not no shade to him because he's fantastic. His
He's got
art
a
is
more
great.
energetic kind of action style, whereas uh, what's his name?
Charlie Adler,
Adler has more of a moody kind of style to it and
exactly.
stuff. Yeah.
It's very gritty, and his line work on it is just great too.
Mm.
And I think that book, his art, really saved that book.
Yeah. That's kind of how I felt too, because early on, like I only read like the first stuff with the first artist and stuff, and I really kind of didn't get into the book. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
same. I kind of fell off after that first arc, and because I was picking up the trade paperbacks at the time, I was a little late to the game, and I was reading the first volume, and I'm like, oh, it's all right. And then it got better and better, and when the governor came in and
Yeah.
Negan, and it just went
Yeah.
off the rails, and I don't think you could have done that without him.
Yeah. The governor, that was great villain.
Oh yeah, and that was kind of where I got that, like I was saying, that inspiration for the reveal of end of Nightmare Nexus 1, kind of how the governor basically has that zombie daughter.
Mm.
yeah,
So I kind of twisted it a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And speaking of the art, like I was reading issue 2, and then I was I was trying to put my finger on it. Like I was reading it, and it kept making me think of someone. Like I was like, your style. It kind of made me think a little bit of Michael Avon Owen.
Oh yeah.
Omen, yeah,
Omen. Yeah. Your style. I was reading it and I was like, yeah, like the faces, the facial expressions. I was like, it's got a little bit of his flavor on it. I was
Okay.
like, yeah, it makes me think of his stuff when I was reading it. I was like, yeah, that's it. That's what it. I couldn't put my finger on it at first. I was like, it made me think a little bit of someone. I was like, I couldn't quite figure it out. And then I was like, then I started thinking of some of the books he did. And I was like thinking of certain pages or panels that he drew. And I was like, oh, there's definitely a little bit of that flavor in it. So
Yeah,
uh,
I mean, his stuff is great. I didn't read too much of his stuff, to be
mhm.
honest with you. I never really got too much into his work. Like But when I was working at a comic book shop years ago, I did read Powers that he was
Yeah.
doing with Bendis,
Mhm.
and that was really cool. So maybe it's stuck in there somewhere, and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I appreciate that.
I highly recommend his book, The Victories, from Dark Horse. That's
I never read that one.
That's one he did himself. Like he did
Okay.
cartoonist on it. And the first arc, it's called Touched. I'm not going to tell you why, but like it's crazy, man. It's a really different kind of superhero comic. It kind of plays with the Batman or Daredevil Punisher type
Okay.
of dynamic, but like his versions are way worse, and yeah, it's a way gorier book. So yeah, I highly recommend checking out The Victories. Like, but yeah, I see what you mean, Joe. Like, especially with Nightmare Nexus with the character with the round head, because Michael Avon Oeming's always got them round ass heads.
Yeah, I was reading it and it felt so familiar as I'm reading it. Like the art, like felt like like it's something I've seen. Like, and it was really like right away you get comfortable with your style, right? And it's just because it just had that little flavor to it that just made it feel familiar. Like you know. So it's great stuff. Like I said, I love that character design. It's just
Yeah, he's
like
fun to draw.
every panel he's in, I'm like, it's just fucking awesome. And the poses you put him in with the gun, that helmet.
Oh,
just,
thank you.
Like the letters coming whenever he says something.
I love this one because it just says but like it's in 2 lines. It just the ages are carrying over because he's screaming so long. That's hilarious, man.
Yeah, I always have fun with trying to figure out what I should put in his little mask. I especially love that one where I was like, "What the fuck," and I put that in there too.
Yeah, and I love his like the suit has got that old school like back in the day like shows like the space outfits, with the gloves and like the shoulder,
Pulpy, man.
Yeah, very pulpy.
Hey, yeah, that's a big inspiration for me.
Yeah,
I love that look.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, that's what drew me to it. When like I already bought Sucker and I hit you up because I saw the Nightmare Nexus stuff on your Instagram. Yeah, like, right away. Like it's just such a great design.
Thank you.
And speaking of which, that's kind of the reason why we're here talking, because you have you finished Nightmare Nexus 2, so it's available on your Big Cartel store.
Yes.
I think Johnny already posted it in the comments. The link for your Big Cartel.
Yeah, I got Nightmare Nexus 2, $10. It's in my Big Cartel shop. It's about 40 pages altogether. This book really was a lot of fun to work on, and I hope everybody enjoys it when they pick it up. It really means a lot. I put a lot of work into this, a lot of love.
And you have a little backup story in this one too?
Yeah, it's going to continue. Each issue is going to continue with these different stories. So you have Cypher, the main character in the helmet. His stories, it's going to be like each story is kind of like short one-off stories, like contained. Like this story Remote that just happened in this one, it's going to be like a 2-3-parter. You're going to see where that reveal at the end with that werewolf that you showed, where he comes from and what the reason is that he's there, crash landed on the planet. So that'll be in the next issue. It's going to happen. They're going to have a little fight and some cool stuff going on.
So I kind of see a little bit of an overlying theme here from like Sucker to the Nexus Nightmare. Like, are you going to introduce a villain that's going to be one of the Universal monsters for every different story arc? Like, are you going to have like a creature from the Blue Lagoon and then Frankenstein? And
you never know.
Yeah.
I'm very big and into the Universal monsters. They're a big influence on my life. For Christmas this past year, my wife got me a Universal Monsters backpack with all the movie posters all over the bag. So that's my thing now. Where I go to shows and stuff, that's my backpack now.
Yeah, Johnny's a big Universal Monsters.
Hell yeah!
As well.
Yeah.
What's your favorite one?
I like the Wolfman.
Okay.
Love that last page then of this issue.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like werewolves are probably my favorite, like traditional monster. That you very rarely get stuff about them, but usually when you do, they're great. They're either great or horrible. But like more than often, like you get really good shit from werewolves because like they're not as popular as vampires and stuff. So like when you do get a cool werewolf movie, they're usually badass.
How did you feel about the Wolfman with who was the last The last remake, not the new one from Blumhouse.
The
The one
Benicio
before.
del Toro. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like that.
Me too. That was a good one.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, I guess, because it played with the him coming back and forth, which I don't think people watched the original Wolfman either.
Mhm.
But I don't know. I thought it was cool. I like the stuff that they added, like when he was in the mental asylum and they were dipping him in the water, and he was just like telling them, "All of you are gonna die." He wolfs out, just like, yeah. And I think that was like one of the last movies. What's his name worked on with the special effects, right? What's his name?
I'm not sure. I haven't watched it in years. So like I saw they had it recently like on HBO Max, I think. So I was going to rewatch it. I was looking at some of the photos like stills and that for reference and so when I was working on this.
Yeah, and like he was a pretty cool one. The thing that I like about the original Wolfman though is he was classy, man. He tucked his shirt in before he went out to kill and stuff like that. He looked good. He had his nice slacks on, his best shirt. Like
Oh yeah.
he was classy when he went out wolfing out.
I'll be honest, a big influence was Kirkman and Jason Howard's Astounding Wolfman
Yeah,
or right, Astounding Wolfman. Yeah. That was a big influence for like me doing this. I'm like, they made it so cool. I want to kind of continue something like that, but make my own spin on it. So I'm very I'm very happy with where it's gonna go. I think it's gonna be cool. I think it'll be a nice tie-in to be honest, spoiler, it's gonna be a tie-in to the Sucker universe, all that stuff.
nice.
So all your books are available right now on your Big Cartel?
Yeah, you have Sucker issue 1 on Big Cartel and both Nightmare Nexus 1 and 2 available as well.
Cool. You went and dropped them off at some shops. Which shops are they available at? If people
Yeah,
want to go
they're
at their shops near them.
yeah, right now they're at all the locations for Collector's Paradise out here, out in California. So you have the North Hollywood location, you have the Pasadena location, and Winnetka. I haven't visited that one, but the owner was got enough copies to put them all in the stores.
Cool.
And then they're also going to be available at Golden Apple Comics.
Okay.
And House of Secrets as well. And I'm still in the midst of working with other stores right now.
Yeah.
It's just been with my actual other work schedule and just not having a car all the time. It's been a little hard transporting them everywhere. But on my off days, that's all I do is just go to store to store to store, do the footwork.
Yeah. So you got your local scene pretty
Yeah.
covered pretty good. Yeah.
I'm trying, and then I'm gonna hit some stores up in New Jersey again. I think
That's true, right? You're from New Jersey, so
yeah. So
yeah.
I'm also I think I'm gonna try to message Forbidden Planet in New York because Matty Keene, he has a big indie scene over there, and he has his books in their shop, and it looks like they do well with indie stuff. So I hope they do well.
Yeah, I just had to cancel an order with him today because your Sucker pre-order came out. So I was like, man, I want to add that onto my order because I already put an order in with another pre-order. So he's like, I'll cancel that one and make a new order. So so I can save on shipping, right? So I don't have to pay the shipping twice, so I can have it included. So he's like, yeah, no problem. I'll cancel your order and just make a new order. I was like, awesome. So
there you go.
What's that new futuristic one he's got coming out with
Eureka?
Oh,
Eureka? Yeah.
That looks good, man.
Yeah, that looks really cool. I love the colors and the neon light textures that he had going on too.
Yeah. So I had that, the new Steel Streets, the Chimera Chronicles 2. I had that, which is out now. That you can buy. And then the Eureka was a pre-order, so that's why I hadn't gotten my order yet, which was just dumb luck. And now the pre-order for your Sucker came out, so I was like, oh man, I wanted to throw that in there too. So he was like, no problem, and canceled the order for me. So yeah,
he's a nice dude.
Yeah.
So that's awesome, man. You're hitting the shops.
Oh yeah, and then right now, this coming month, actually, end of this month, I'm gonna be in Arizona at AZCAF. It's a one-day show on a Saturday. A bunch of indie creators, writers, and such will be there. So that'll be my first time in Phoenix.
Man, We should send, hey, Johnny? Gerard, send Gerard a message, man. Tell him that Josh is coming in. Give him the red carpet treatment.
Thank you, thank you.
He'll most likely be there, I'm sure, right?
I think so. Yeah.
I also saw Jaime Hernandez is going to be there,
Okay.
and I don't know if he's going to be there this time. Phil Hester, I think.
Okay.
So excited to possibly talk to those guys. Maybe give them a copy of my books. See how that goes.
See, that's who your art hella reminds me of, man. It's like old school Phil Hester stuff. Like his really early stuff when he was working at Caliber Comics, like Fringe and shit. Like very similar to yours.
Yeah, I remember last time we chatted, you brought him up as a comparison too. I really liked his Swamp Thing, you know.
Yeah, he's a champ, man. Like Phil Hester, I
He's
think
great.
He's good at both. He's a good writer and a good artist. I don't know why he's never done a cartoonist book though. He only like ever like writes or draws.
Or draws. Yeah. Well, he did one. The what's it called?
The Wretch. You're right. Yeah, the Wretch. Yeah.
My bad. The
Wretch.
Yeah, he's great though.
Mm-hmm. So what was your like? Okay, do you want to talk about your next book that's coming up? We were talking about it off air. So like you're working on Sucker 2 right now, right?
Yeah, I'm working on Sucker 2 at the moment. All my books right now, Sucker, Nightmare Nexus, they're in the same universe.
Yeah.
It's only going to be those two. I'm not going to do any multiverse books like that. You know, I'm not big into the crossover stuff. But Nightmare Nexus is basically going to be the aftermath. Like with Cypher's story, it's the aftermath of the Sucker book. You're going to see what happens. There is a mention in this issue about a breakout, and you will eventually see that in the Sucker books and what's going to happen to that world. And then the other story that's included in Nightmare Nexus called Eyes in the Dark with my character, Sarah Lamora. Her story takes place actually during Sucker.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, her story takes place during Sucker. She is her own story, basically. It's not going to focus too much. It'll touch on like little things here and there, mention like pop-ups and stuff. But she is her own character, kind of like Buffy meets Doctor Strange.
Okay.
But yeah, right now I am actually penciling and inking issue 2 of Sucker. It's all written. So I'm very excited to get that going. I know we were chatting before the show, but I've been thinking about and discussing with my wife, my art manager, about launching a Kickstarter campaign for issue 2 of Sucker.
Mm-hmm.
And then offer issue 1 as an incentive for those who haven't picked up the first issue already.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea. I mean, like if you guys want to put up the hassle of fulfillment, some people say it's fun, some people hate it, but I don't know. Like I think that it's a good way to kind of help build your name in the community.
Oh yeah.
There's just something with the Kickstarter campaign, especially if you have you're a creator that has more than one book to your name, like it kind of lends credence that you're going to fulfill it. So yeah, I think that it's a really good idea, and as long as you and your wife don't mind stuffing boxes for and going to the mailbox sporadically for a month to try to get all the books out.
Honestly, it's part of the hustle, you know. I feel like it just grounds you a little more. I feel like you have more of a connection with your customers, with your audience, and just kind of shows how dedicated you are as well when you do stuff like that. So
I think the one rewarding thing that I hear a lot of people that do Kickstarters is they get to see where their books are going.
Yeah.
So like sometimes someone will be like, man, someone from Japan ordered my book. Like I sent it to Japan. So they're like, one of my comics is in Japan or Australia, or they're like, it's so cool when you send it overseas, like some of the countries, some of the people that back it, like a lot of guys that when they talk about it, those are often the things they mention. It's like, someone from like New Zealand ordered it or Spain or something like that. Yeah. Yeah,
I
they always find it a trip when they send it like far off like that.
I didn't ship them, but I brought a bunch of copies of Sucker down to Brazil when I visited back in September. So I got rid of some copies and stuff. So that was really cool seeing that, and
Nice.
putting my stickers up on different areas in Sao Paulo and all that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's fun out there too. They honestly have a cool comic book scene as well.
Yeah.
Very indie. They have a lot. We went shopping once, like comic book shopping, and I found this cool indie zine shop that had like Charles Burns, Mobius, and a bunch of other stuff out there. And I didn't expect that in Brazil.
Yeah. Did you meet some creators down there? Did you?
No, I didn't meet them, but friends of friends introduced me through social media to different creators. So we've been kind of in contact like that. I'm also friendly with this other artist. Her name's Lana Liz. She's in Argentina, and we communicate, and I'll follow some people from there, and so it's cool.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know, but like South America, it's pretty rich pickings. Like the
Oh yeah.
European market and for a while the American market, like a lot of books that Dynamite were putting out were all drawn by South American artists for a long time. I think for the most part they kind of still are. I know so and then otherwise for the really classy guys like France and Italy, they swoop up artists from there all the time and have them come over and
Oh
put
yeah.
their things and shit. So yeah, South America's got a pretty killer scene, and like yeah, it's watched like a hawk, but like for some reason they never really bring any of the books up from down there. You know what I mean? Because like even the big
Yeah.
guys, I know like Eduardo Rizzo, they won't bring up his older Argentinian comics. You could get American versions of some of his Italian comics, but like yeah, his older Argentinian comics now, not a chance.
Yeah, I a lot of these artists are great, and they're awesome to look at. They're big inspirations themselves too. I know there's like the Comic-Con experience in Brazil also. That's really big. So I eventually I want to do that show too.
Nice.
I just recently applied, but I'm on a waiting list for WonderCon out here.
Okay.
So hopefully we hear back. And I know we mentioned hopefully I could get into that other art show, the permanent
damage.
Yeah, the permanent damage show.
The Keating Marshall Keller's little.
Yeah.
It's like an art. It's like a comic and
music.
Yeah, they have a band this year. He's got another band this year. So yeah, so I guess things shook out properly. He's like he wasn't sure, but I guess things kind of fell into place. So
yeah. So looking to hear back from that, and then also outside of the comic book world, I work at this place called Hi Neighbor. It's a dispensary in North Hollywood. I'm in charge of putting our first zine together. So I'm going to be doing a comic book strip, designing the whole book. It's almost done, but we're also putting together our first Comic-Con show, a vendor market on Free Comic Book Day this year.
Cool.
So go get your books at your local shop, come by the store in the back, and there's going to be a bunch of vendors set up, live music, food as well. There's going to be about 10 different creators, writers, artists from this area as well. It's going to be really cool. So hopefully it gets good traction and we can keep doing it. But I think it's really important to have this medium out there at all times.
Yeah.
Okay, so it makes sense the weed jokes in Eyes in the Darkness now. I didn't know you worked at a dispensary.
Yeah. I've been in that industry for 4 years as well. But I got to do something, besides doing this, and but the comics is obviously the main goal.
Yeah.
And
at least you got a nice chill job, you know what I mean? At least I think
true.
so. Yeah.
And they're very supportive over there. I've set up over there a few times, like at their own vendor markets, and sold a bunch of copies of my books and prints there too. You get a bunch of creatives in this area in Hollywood, like working in animation, movies, comics and such. So we all connect, and it's really a cool way to network.
What day does that fall on? The Free Comic Book Day.
So first Saturday in May. So that's going to be May 2nd. I believe it's
May
So
2nd.
first Saturday. Yeah.
So they go down to what's it called where you work again?
Hi Neighbor.
Hi Neighbor. So they
Yeah.
have a market in the back. You're going to get set up back there. People can stop by on May 2nd.
Yeah. So we're gonna have tables and your booths.
From what
and
time to
such.
what time?
We're still working the kinks out on that.
On that? Okay.
But right now I'm shopping which artists and writers are going to be actually coming.
So you're going to be making posts on socials once all those
Oh
details
yeah,
are ironed out.
definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, so
And-
go follow Josh's Instagram and to keep up to date on that stuff. I'm sure, as you know, you'll probably be posting it. Does the dispensary have a social presence as well? Do you have a Instagram and all that? They could probably follow it there as well.
Yeah, they actually just changed the name. So let me just see, because we just got new ownership recently. It's a family-owned business now.
Okay.
Family-owned, Latino-owned, veteran-owned business. So they're very into the arts. The owner, they're very into comic books. So they really like what I'm doing and stuff. But the name of their page is just Hi Neighbor NoHo.
NoHo. Okay. Cool. Very cool. So
yeah.
May 2nd.
Yes.
Swing by there after pick up your free comics at the shop and then go meet up with some creators down there.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
Hi Neighbor.
Great time.
Yeah. Cool.
But I got some art to show you guys too today.
Yes. You said you had some original pages there, man.
Yes. So I got some original pages from this current issue of Nightmare Nexus 2.
Yep.
So right now, as you see, before I show the original, I'm going to just show you some of the cover like this.
Yeah.
And you're going to see this right here. So this is just that main image of Cypher with the crash landing that you're going to see with the Wolfman and stuff.
So is that all ink and what? Any other mediums? Is there any gouache or anything in there? Or
no, just well, I use like Copic markers as well, just to get some gray tones in there. But all brush microns and such, and then for the splatter, just like some white paint. Just use the toothbrush just to do some splatter.
Yeah.
And for little streaks like this, I just took my finger across it just to make it look like a shooting star. Yeah.
Cool.
And then I might have showed you some stuff last video, I think, but this is one of the pages of the first page from that.
Yeah. Awesome.
Also the reveal of Cypher.
Yeah, right, that's awesome.
Oh, damn, yeah, look at that.
That's a good page. I love it.
Thank you.
See the blue line on it.
Yeah, I always print everything on blue line, very light, so that I could just ink over it, you know?
Yeah.
And then here's another one that I actually really liked too.
Oh yeah, the when he gets to the container.
Yeah, so this is like where he sends his backpack that's detecting everything. Yeah. So we're kind of seeing him watching it, and then just the first person view of the backpack going through everything until it gets messed up, you know?
Yeah.
And then I really love this page too. I had a lot of fun with the hopping back and forth between the buildings, you know?
Yeah. Then that final one where he just takes off.
Oh yeah.
Squiggly. That's awesome. Love that.
I have a lot of fun when that happens.
Yeah.
But I had a lot of fun working on this. But and that's the most important part too.
Yeah.
But here's that right there, before he's fully revealed the Wolfman, just him keeping up on him and him checking out the scratches and such.
Yeah. Very cool.
And then I do have also the originals from the Eyes in the Dark story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you have the title page for that with just the eyeballs? I love that.
Yeah, let me show you. So I got this one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so good, man.
Thank you. I had a lot of fun doing like the little eyes everywhere to form the letters.
Yeah, and that's all hand lettered too. I love that. I love your lettering, man. I gotta keep praising you on your lettering. I love it.
I know. Everyone keeps saying, Josh, go actually letter the books.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta praise you on it. You're good. You're good at it.
Thank
so,
you.
Yeah.
And then I got the second page, the reveal like that.
Yeah.
And then I got one more for you.
Yeah.
Oh, two more actually.
Nice.
We got this page right here as well.
Yeah. Yeah, with the sword. Shook.
Yeah. And then this one took a while when I first did it.
Okay.
All the buildings, you know.
Yeah.
But
It's
you
a
can
nice
kind of
shot. I like the shot, that middle panel too.
this.
Great. Like, yeah, from down below. Yeah, looking up. Yeah.
You'll see a little bit, but I was kind of contemplating, but it's a little cutout I did because I kind of messed it up.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
yeah.
You know,
And
do
you'll
what you
see
got to
on the
do,
back,
right?
you'll
Yeah.
see-
Looks good, man. I couldn't
Thank
tell.
you.
I mean,
Thank
really, when it goes to print, that's what
Yeah.
what it looks like. Then is what really that's what you're selling, right? You're selling the comics. So
Exactly.
I saw someone, what they did is they took a label
Yeah.
sticker and they redrew it and cut out and stuck it over the one they were replacing with a label sticker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone posted it on Instagram the other day. I don't remember who it was, but yeah.
Yeah, I have a bunch of friends that I went to school with that did like they put like Post-its over it too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And kind of did it like that, but I just do it like this. This is how I was taught, you know, just even it out, cut it, and yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't scrap a whole page if you're not happy with one little part of it, man, you gotta figure it out, right?
Exactly. But
yeah.
let me just see. Let's see something real quick. But yeah, I just did like I added some like extra screen tones digitally, you know.
Okay, yeah.
So you'll see like the carpet and stuff is a little more screen tone in here, you know. But this was a lot of fun to work on this book, and I'm very excited for everyone to pick this up.
Yeah, you always do like at least 2 or 3 silhouettes per book as well, I've noticed.
Yeah. I feel like that also brings just a lot of energy to the piece doing that.
Yeah.
A little secret I do is we were taught in school too. There's if you look online, there's Wally Wood's 22 panels that always work.
Okay.
And sometimes if I get stuck, I look at that for inspiration and I'm like, how did he do this? And I kind of go back and I'm like, oh, this is cool. That works. And sometimes I'll use it, but change it up, obviously.
Yeah. For people who aren't like, if they didn't watch the other interview, when you're talking about school, you went to the Kubert school comics.
School.
Yeah.
I went to the Kubert Art School from 2015 to 2018.
Yeah, we touched on that the first interview, but in case people didn't watch, they're tuning into this one, haven't listened to the first one, so you're a graduate. I was thinking of something the other day. I had just a quick question. Let's say a young artist is thinking of going. What advice do you give them, like for the portfolio when they apply? Like, is there any tips or advice you'd give them?
Honestly, just put your all into it, even if it's. I mean, when I went to show my portfolio, I'll be honest, it was trash.
Okay.
It was not anywhere. I'm not anywhere where I am now. But they saw that I was dedicated.
Okay.
And I really cared about what I was doing and wanted to learn. They ask you a bunch of questions, just getting to know you too.
Yeah.
I don't know who's in charge right now. I know it's a different owner. But the guy that was in charge of all that originally, his name is Mike Chen. He, great artist too. He interviewed me and did my portfolio review, and we talked, and he just said, if you don't get into the school, what would you do? I said, honestly, just keep working on my craft until I can get in and show what I could do. And you just tell him what your story and, and see what happens. And luckily I got in, and it's a small school, and hey, it was honestly one of the best things I did.
Yeah. So the interview part is just as important as the portfolio.
Oh yeah. You gotta have confidence in yourself.
Yeah.
Know that you're going to get better.
Yeah.
And just, you gotta you're your own agent. You got to push yourself.
Yeah. That's cool. It's good that they do an interview process.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mm.
But that school was great. We like I said, we used to meet a bunch of different creators, writers, professionally. Like I met Frank Miller a few times. Her name? Karen Berger from Vertigo back then.
Yep.
She came to the school and she was working on Berger books for Dark Horse at the time.
Yeah.
We I'm gonna talk a little ish right now, but
Okay.
they had us do a whole thing of we spent like months and months getting portfolios ready to show them, to pitch our own books.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
we all did like 3 to 4 pages, lettered, colored if you want, like just like a sample, and just send them the synopsis of your books. They came to our school. They did not read any of anybody's, and it was very let down, but it's a learning experience. But from there, I was like, hey, I'm just going to do this on my own.
Yeah.
Just keep doing what you got to do. Nobody's going to, you got to do what you got to do, and then you'll get somewhere. People will like what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're going to have an audience. Someone's going to care.
Yeah. 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 For sure.
Yeah. But Kubert School is a fantastic school, I have to say.
Yeah. Yeah. And it gives it might help give someone who doesn't have a clue some kind of direction, like, like someone that doesn't know where to start at all. Like,
yeah.
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 You obviously had teachers there that have worked in the industry and stuff.
Yeah.
So they can give you a lot of insights and like what to do, what not to do, what to avoid, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some of them are like, I still keep in contact with a few teachers and a few classmates and such. One of my friends that I really love, he's a great dude. His name is Michael Krager. He was actually he did a pinup for Sucker #1. He did this one right here. Yeah, Mike's a great dude. He was an editor for a long time at like Marvel, I believe. I don't know if he did DC, but he did the book through Dark Horse. He had like a issue or two of his own creator book called Zone.
Okay.
It took place in New Jersey. It was a black and white book, but
yeah,
I don't know if I've ever told him, but he was a big inspiration for me with doing indie stuff. He's just a good dude, and he pushed me and helped me with a lot.
That's good.
And then another teacher that was always good. It's a husband and wife. I don't know if they're at the new school. I think they are, because they moved locations. But Tom Mandrake and his wife Jan Dursema.
Okay.
And they're excellent. Their kid Sean Mandrake, they're amazing too. Sean has their own book out right now. Another vampire book out too. So these people, like, they're good people. Everyone's trying to do their own thing, and they see it.
Cool. Yeah. And I mean, like anything in life, if you want to make the most of it, you'll get out of it what you put in, right? So if you don't put any effort in, you won't get anything out of it, right? Like,
Well, when we talked to you about it the first time, you told us about the dropout rate. You know what I mean? And those were people that had okay portfolios and passed the interview, and like they couldn't, like you said, it within the first semester, right? Like it was.
You drop off. At our school, it was half. After the first year, half. Yeah. You drop by half. Easy. Boom.
Yeah, we so there was at the time. Oh, look, Erwin messaged us.
Man.
Shout out Erwin.
He's great in the house.
Erwin's a great dude. I see him once a month. I go to Long Beach.
The Ink and Drink. Yeah. So Angriest Warrior should be hitting the Kickstarter soon. I think this month. Or March, maybe March. I think March, beginning March. I think I remember he wrote.
Yeah. Shout out Ink and Drink Long Beach. They're an awesome crew to be a part of. I met a lot of cool people there, and it's a great community. Especially like for me, the first time I went, I was so nervous. I just moved here to Los Angeles. And I remember messaging Erwin. I'm like, hey, dude, is it okay if I come to the show? I'm like, blah, 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 blah. So, but they're a great crew. They're very welcoming. A lot, you could be any skill level. Just go, have fun, meet other people. That's
Yeah.
what it's about, creating community.
Networking, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've discovered a lot of cool artists through the Ink and Drink Long
Oh,
Beach,
yeah.
through socials. Yeah,
Yeah, they're a good crew. They got good writers that go there too and such. But yeah, great time there. I just missed the last one. I was really sick, so I missed the last one.
yeah,
But I know we were talking about the dropout situation. Yeah, the school, like we used to have 3 classrooms,
yeah,
and each classroom had about like 20 kids, and then it just dropped down to like 10.
yeah.
And then
Third year, it's just one class, right?
yeah, oh, it was still 3, but some of them just had
Really?
like 7 students.
Okay, what it was is the final year. It was a 3-year program, so the final year it's always just one class because they
Mhm.
know that it's like there's no sense in having teachers teach 7 people, so
Yeah.
it goes down to one class by the third year. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how it is now with the new location. Because it used to be in Dover, New Jersey. Now I think it's in Madison, New Jersey. In a different building, but I'm not too sure. I haven't been there in years.
Yeah.
But when I was living there, I forgot to tell you guys some stories. Okay, so
Yeah.
when I was living at the school, it was like we used to live in this place called the Mansion, which was the original location of the school. It was like an old boarding house style.
Yeah. Okay.
That place, it was like I don't even know. That you go into the kitchen, the ceiling is falling apart because the bathroom had a leak and it's just collapsing in the kitchen.
Into the kitchen. Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, there was
There's
another
food and
place.
everything, man. You got to, and the bathroom, you got to think like that's
The
contaminated.
bathrooms. There was. I swear, I want to say one gross story, and then we're done with this.
Go ahead.
We all shared bathrooms, right? Like
Yeah.
common bathrooms and such. And
Yeah,
one
yeah,
day
yeah.
the sinks were completely clogged,
Mm.
and people are still using them, spitting in the sink and stuff. One kid literally rinsed his mouth out, dipped his hand in that dirty water, slurped,
Ugh.
and
fuck.
we're like, "What the?" Like what's going on? This is a special school.
Was he sick for a while? Like, did he get sick or?
He's sick.
Yeah, he's sick.
But
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I can't say. I don't remember there. It was a great time.
What year was that? That's how COVID started.
It was right. It was 2015 to 2018.
Okay, it didn't start in China. It started at your fucking
It started at the Joe Kubert School.
yeah of art. Yeah, that's where it started.
And then there was the carriage house, which was like the servant quarters at the time back then, and that was a different situation. That place got bed bugs. Oh yeah, so people had to like go. Yeah, it was horrible, but at the same time, I'm very happy I lived there with the roommates I had at the time because we all were literally just in it together and working on projects and hey, can you check my work? Can you do this? Can you do that? Honestly, such a good way to like just all be in it, and just help each other, at 24/7.
Yeah, I mean, like a few creators that I know that are brutally honest. Whenever you talk to them about making comics, then I think it's probably the best advice that you can get is just make them. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
don't stop, and don't expect to make money off of it. You know what I mean? Just if you want to be a comic book creator, do it. And like that's why I'm not ashamed of ever like showcasing a lot of you guys that just are doing it. You know what I mean? And like yeah, you hustle. You got your books in one of the most prestigious comic book stores in America for the most part, Golden Apple. So
Thank you. Yeah, I did a signing there.
yeah. So that's pretty rad. And yeah, and you're just doing it, man. You got Sucker 2 on the way, and yeah, dude, that kicks mad ass. You know what I mean? And like to see that hustle from a younger generation. You know what I mean?
No one else is going to come to you to do this, you
Yeah,
know.
no one's gonna ask you to make a comic book for them, really. You know what I mean?
And if they do, they're not meeting your rate. And
Yeah.
at the same time, I want to just do stories that I love and that mean a lot to me. I want to send a message in my books. You know, so like as you could tell a little bit, like we talked about it, Sucker is definitely a political horror comic,
Yeah.
and you're gonna see more of that in Sucker too. Um, a lot of the stuff that's going on in our world right now that's really messed up is gonna play a part in what's coming.
Okay.
Like I'm not going to get political or anything right now, but what the horrible stuff where people are being taken off the streets right now, and
Mhm.
it breaks my heart. And um, I really put a lot of that into my work with this, and Sucker 2 is going to play a big part with that too.
Hmm.
So you're going to see the oligarchy that going to take people off the streets and everything in this next issue.
Mhm.
And there's going to be a lot of stuff going, but they're going to get theirs in that book.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's I don't even know what to say. I never thought I'd witness anything like this in my lifetime.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, you just got to do what's right, and you got to stand up for everybody. And like I said, community is the most important. And doing these books for me is my contribution to that in some way.
Well, looking forward to seeing what you put down on the page there for issue 2.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm very excited for you guys to see it. I'm having a lot of fun with it too, you know? And I'm trying different styles, and
Yeah.
I told you I'm going to be doing hand lettering too in
Yeah.
this. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
going
what
to be
I'm
really
really
cool.
excited for.
I was going to touch on that. You really pushed yourself in Nightmare Nexus too, like these negative space
That's
panels.
a beautiful page. Yeah.
Thank you.
Great, man. Like this one really made me stop in my place and just like, that is cool.
Thank you.
That is a rad panel right there.
Yeah.
And
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
This is great. I love that top one, the silhouetted one.
Oh, that was so fun. I was just like, I wonder if it's gonna communicate the way I really want it to, you know?
Going down the elevator shaft. Yeah, for sure.
So I had a lot of fun. And like you see on the one where he's coming down the shaft.
The booster boots, yeah.
That was I did like splatter with my toothbrush on that with some white paint and stuff, and that's how I got that.
Okay. That's how you got your Kirby crackle there? Right on.
Yeah. So you're gonna keep seeing all that. I'm trying, you know, I'm just doing whatever I feel is gonna work for that. I want to tell the best story possible, and I feel like that's definitely helping.
You want to see like someone who's good at that, like doing like light and crackles and stuff? Brunson.
Oh yeah, of course.
Brunson does some great stuff like that with the lightning, with his ghost man. Yeah, he does some great pages with that, like that too.
Yeah, he's great with what he's doing right now with his new Ghost Man stuff and such. I saw him post some photos recently of like the kid, I think Head Honcho or something.
Yeah, the sidekick.
Yeah, the sidekick to Ghost Man. I saw that, and like how he does the electricity of like them conjuring their weapons and stuff, and that looks really cool too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. He's doing great. He's doing great stuff.
Yeah.
Like the original Kickstarter I did almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
For Nightmare Nexus was with him involved. He did a story in there called Shotgun Monkey. And unfortunately it did not get funded. Some of the artists that were involved just didn't push it like we did and stuff, and it didn't meet its goal. But at the time I printed it all at home through my own printer,
Yeah.
stapled it, did my own zines, and I sent him and my other friends some copies so that they could sell them at shows still, you know. But he did a lot of good work, and it's cool to see his stuff come from there, like come a long way from there as well.
Yeah, he's got representation from Panel Punk, I believe they're called. Is that it?
Yeah, yeah,
Tim
the original.
Selly's and his wife's rep art
Mhm.
rep business or whatever. I think they do more than just art rep. I think they release comics too and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but he's a great artist too. He's great.
he's fun. Yeah, great guy. We had him on the show too.
Yeah,
Super
I watched
cool
that
guy.
one. That was
Yeah.
cool.
That's it. Once Irwin puts out, they're doing their trading characters, Ghostman and the Angerous Warrior. So that's gonna be pretty fucking cool too.
Are you gonna have them on?
Yeah.
I told Irwin, he was like, yeah. I was like, once the Kickstarter rolls around, man, we'll get you on. We'll shoot the shit, you know.
Hell yeah.
Kickstarter. He has the preview out, so I think anyone who wants to see the preview for the Angriest Warrior, I think just go on Irwin's Instagram. I think he has a link there. You can download the preview. I think it's a 10-page preview. It's a pretty nice preview. It's quite a few pages, and
Yeah.
you get a taste for what Angriest Warrior is about. It's awesome. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Good stuff though. Good stuff.
Yeah. Long Beach, man. Ink and Drink Long Beach.
Yeah.
So that's
They're a
awesome.
good
You
crew.
go and draw with them, right?
Yeah. Sometimes I don't even draw. I just go. I kind of just doodle on the tables that we got. But I'm just chatting with everyone, just trying to get to know everyone. You know.
Yeah, because they lay out a roll of paper, right? And you can just draw.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, the table, it's just one long continuous roll of paper, and
yeah, they have so many different sections of tables and stuff, but you sit with your crew, that whoever you want to for the night, or move around table to table, you know, and you just either you could bring your own supplies or they have some supplies for you, and then you just draw on the table, you know.
That's awesome. What's
Yeah,
it turn out like on average?
Wow, I mean, to be honest, I'm not too sure. The it was at this place called Alex's Bar. Apparently they filmed True Blood there a few times.
Okay.
Or it's the bar from True Blood. I never watched True Blood.
Oh, the Vamp Bar.
Yeah, apparently that's the one.
I forget what it's called. And there's a name for it. I can't remember what it's called, but yeah. So that's the bar, the one that's from where the vampires go. Cool.
Yeah, it was originally at another bar called Supply and Demand. It was a lot smaller of a venue, but it would get packed. And then this one, even more packed now, and now they raffle off like original art there as well.
That's cool.
For people that are attending and such. So it's awesome.
Yeah.
Good community.
Nice. You're getting involved with those guys. That's good.
I'm trying, you know. I'm trying to just talk to everybody. I feel like it's super important that everyone gets to know each other through this. We're all in the same field. We're all going through the same stuff, you know. So,
Lion guys, they all seem really cool.
Oh, they are. They are.
So, are you going to get on the next Sewer Boys anthology?
I don't know. We talked about stuff at one point, but we'll see what's going on. I'm not too sure.
First one was Turtles. The second one was Giant Size X-Men.
Yeah, and then they just did I think it was or I don't know if it released yet or it's going to release, like Mass Cybernetics or Cybernetic book that they're doing right now.
Yeah, it'll be issue 2 of their Cybernetic one. That'll be issue 2. Yeah.
Yeah, one of the dudes there, I think I forgot his name. We follow each other, so I feel bad saying that now. That I think his name is Brian or something. But he asked me if I wanted to be a part of the next one. I'm like, yeah, let's do this. I want to have fun with this, you know. They're a cool crew.
Yeah, they got a lot of people. They're super creative too. Like,
oh yeah,
and yeah. Like those Sewer Boys anthologies are pretty cool. Like, I mean, you get the last one they had how many artists? Like over 30 artists work on it.
Yeah. But what's even crazier is on shout out Ink Pulp, right? They're I'm part of that Discord too, and some of these people, dude, like they were like trash talking them, like, how are you gonna pay all these artists? What do you expect? Blah blah blah. And then like they were just bad mouthing it for some reason. Like,
Okay.
haters every once in a while.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think it's really cool to have that many artists showcase their work and do their own pages and see how they do a story. Like, I think each artist picks a favorite page from a
Yeah.
certain issue, right? And
Yeah.
does their own interpretation.
See, I saw
And I,
someone else do an anthology similar, like where, okay, these are the pages we want to do.
Mhm.
If you're interested, just DM me the pages you want to do, and I'll mark those as taken.
Yeah, it's a great
That's how they
idea.
did it. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
because the first Sewer Boys, it was just Ninja Turtles #1, but it
Yeah.
had several people doing several different variations of pages. So you
Same
like
page. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you go through several different versions of page 6 and page 7. So it did come out to be an about 100-page book, right? I think.
Book. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool stuff. Because, I mean, I feel like you guys obviously know, but indie comics are the voice of this industry, in my opinion. I feel like
Yeah.
they're the ones that pave the way for the new stuff that gets hot,
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Because publishers come and go. I mean,
Oh,
aside
yeah.
from the big boys, but like
Yeah.
you'll have publishers come and go, right? So you can't rely on a publisher.
No,
Like,
and
so it's really the creaters in the end. You
Yeah,
get
I really
creators-
didn't. I really didn't expect to see Scout burn out so damn fast. I mean, I didn't think they'd
Scout.
last super long, but like how
Yeah.
short like they before they flickered out, man. That was
Are they done?
pretty much.
pretty much. I
Wow.
mean,
They're not putting out anything new. They just kind of own people's books that they already have,
Oh,
and
But-
as long as they still are selling those like in PDF forms and stuff, like they're still a label technically, kind of like Action Lab.
yeah.
But
I mean,
like with Kickstarter now, it just allows people the opportunity to put a book out there. Like, fuck it. If a publisher is not biting on anything you're doing and you
Yeah.
love the book you're working on, fuck it. Just do a Kickstarter, bet on
exactly.
yourself and put it out there. You'll probably find it's a whole different market. The Kickstarter market, as opposed to like the like comics through the comic shops, it's two almost completely different markets. Like,
Oh, yeah.
there's some overlap, but there isn't as much as you'd think there is. Like,
Yeah.
I when I first started like back in Kickstarters, I thought there'd be way more overlap between like the direct market and like the Kickstarter stuff. But the crowdfunding market, it's a whole nother, there's a whole group of people that if you're not doing Kickstarters, you're losing out on a bunch of possible readers there, because some people just they just don't want to do it. They just
I
wanna back-
I still like every night, like before I go to bed, like if I'm having a hard time, I'll go on Kickstarter and just doom scroll like all the comic book projects they got and like I'm already backing like too many. Like I'm really gonna have to cancel a couple.
Granted, there's a lot of stuff on there, but you do find some cool shit. Like,
Yeah, like
There's a lot of Gooner books, man. I hate it, but like it seems to be kind of like a mutual part of the scene. You know what I mean? I think you have to have those to have the Kickstarter scene be as big as it is, because for
Oh, yeah.
some reason those books always make like 1,000% profit, which I'm just kind of like, wow. They don't even show interior art. They just like have 50 different covers for this thing with bigger tits for each $5 you throw in. You know what I mean? Type of thing.
oh, yeah.
like there's 5 variants, and each one is just the tits getting bigger.
I mean, like, don't get me wrong.
The double D's, that's the 1 in 100 variant, and then
Yeah,
that's the ratios. As the ratios get more scarce, the tits get bigger as it goes up.
I don't have a problem with not safe for work stuff. I love Death of Power, but like, there's a difference. You know what I mean? There's like a
But I
Maybe
mean,
it's just me. Oh, sorry.
and it like the way I do Kickstarters a lot of the time is I'll find a creator I like, and they'll support other creators, right? That they're either friends with or the work they like. So I'll see them share something. I'll be like, oh shit. Let's say I see you share something. I'll be like, okay, I like your book. I like,
Yeah.
we talk, we get along. And I was like, okay, who's this? So I'll go check it out. And that's how I find a lot of my Kickstarters is through artists that I follow on Instagram will share
Yeah.
stuff. And like you said, it creates that community, right? And like-minded people that like certain things, kind of like, you find a music reviewer, right? That you like, you trust their taste. It's kind of the same idea, right? Like,
Oh yeah.
you trust a person's taste. So when they share something, you're like, okay, more than likely I'll like this because we have similar tastes, So, and that's kind of
Oh, yeah.
how I do it, just through Instagram, what other artists are sharing, and yeah.
Exactly. And for me, I'm not a big fan of variant covers.
No.
I feel like it's such a gimmick.
Mhm.
And working in the comic book industry, like the retail side, when I used to work at one, like I said in our last thing, I used to work at one for 8 years.
Yeah.
And the most annoying thing is the people that come into the shops that don't even read comics, that are spending. It's cool to support the shops. Obviously, you're putting all that money out, but these shops have to put so much money into ordering X amount of copies to
Right.
get this book.
The ratios.
The ratios, and these people aren't even reading the comic.
No,
Yeah.
they don't even open it. They send it to get it slabbed, and
Exactly.
Yeah, they put it in a coffin and they bury it, man. Like
It's
I do not have love for speculators, man.
no, it's annoying. I mean, you could speculate on the books you love, like, hey, this is so cool. I just picked up the first issue of blah blah blah. I'm gonna hold on to this one after I read it. This is, I think that's okay. Like, but like the ones that are just the new hot book, and then you don't hear about it ever again.
Yeah. And 9 out of 10 times, that fucking hot book you spent $50 on, in 6 months, you'll be lucky if you can get 20 for it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
As the hype dies, so does the price. The value dies with the hype. So,
Exactly.
It's only as much as you want to. You can get somebody to pay for it. I've literally tried to sell some of my more valuable books and just been told, like, straight up pawn store styles, I'll give you 60. It's like, no, like, I'm just gonna keep it for that, dude. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, before I forget, I also just got this for Christmas. I haven't used it yet, but it's this repeater stamp.
Yes. Yeah.
I just saw this on Ink Pulp Live one recently. Sean Crystal was using one.
Yeah.
So I just
Midtones?
What was it?
Is that for Midtones?
Yeah.
Yeah. I went on their site, I think it's just repeater stamps.
Okay.
But yeah, I think they 3D printed this. But honestly, super good quality. Really nice. They have all different variations of like different patterns for the screen tones. It
Size,
looks so cool.
yeah.
So I'm very excited to get this. That I got this, and I can't wait to use this finally. I'm going to be using it for the new issue of Sucker. So
There you go.
Oh yeah, big fans.
Do a few tests first before you actually.
Oh yeah. Most definitely. I don't want to just,
Yeah, be like, all right, live by the sword, die by the sword.
Oh yeah.
Start going to be like, fuck.
At my desk at all times, I have like a scrap piece of paper taped down, so that whenever I'm using a brush, a nib, or this stamp, for instance, I just do a few tests over there just to get the excess out and
Get a
just
feel.
test it out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just before I get a little feel for it, like.
Exactly. It's very important before you put it down on the actual page.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. So do you have any signings or conventions coming up? Officially that you have lined up? Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm doing one at the end of this month in Arizona, the Phoenix show coming
you said
up.
That, yeah.
I'm on the waiting list for WonderCon right now, so hopefully I could get in. They did say I could do like an exhibitor booth and stuff, but it's very pricey. Very pricey.
Those big cons are quite pricey,
Yeah, so pricey. And right now I'm like, I don't know if I could afford to do an exhibitor booth, to be honest.
Yeah.
But I am right now. I'm going through. I saved a link. This one page that has all these California shows that are coming up in the next couple of months. Cool. So I've been just going through and just apply. So I'll be announcing those on my website, not
Trying to
my
get
website, on my
your
Insta.
set up for the coming
Yeah,
summer. Yeah,
exactly.
cool.
But I'm very excited to meet up with all these different writers and artists, and
Yeah, yeah, that's always fun.
Yeah.
and I think I might be, well, I'm already planning very far ahead, but for Halloween we were talking and stuff.
For
I think
Sucker
I'm gonna
too.
do for Sucker 2. I think I am going to be doing the Kickstarter before Halloween, obviously, so that
Yeah.
I could fulfill the pledges and get all that ready so that people have that book by then.
Yeah,
But by then I'm also gonna be doing more Nightmare Nexus, you know?
yeah.
So I'm trying to make deadlines for myself. So every couple of months, there's a new book coming out, you know?
Hmm.
I just went to Collector's Paradise, like I said, to drop off the new issues.
Yeah,
And the owner, Ed's like, how many books you putting out recently? Like, so I'm like, I'm doing the work, you know?
that's it, man. Yeah.
You just got to
Hey,
keep hustling.
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
as long as you're consistent,
Yeah.
people will know like every 2 months you got a book or every 3, and if you're consistent with it,
Yeah.
you'll keep your readers, right? They'll know like
Oh, yeah.
I could count on you putting out a book in 3 months, then another
Oh,
three
yeah.
months, then you know, as long as you're consistent, people will like they'll know what to expect, and that's
Oh, yeah.
part of it. One thing I wanted to ask you as well
Yeah.
is we haven't touched on it, but do you do commissions? Do you have commissions
Yes.
open? Are you okay? Cool.
Yeah, I'm always open for commissions. I'm gonna be actually posting about more of that soon on my Insta and on my other pages. I'm gonna be doing like some posts just to show some original artwork so people could see like a taste of what they would be getting.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, just message me. I'm
Yeah.
always online. You could hit me up, just ask me. We'll talk about it. I'll let you know my rate. We'll work on something. I recently did. I don't have it with me. It was a digital piece though, but I did a wedding piece for someone, so that was really fun. That was interesting to do a wedding comic book style poster. That
So
was really cool.
okay, a poster. I was gonna say what they made a mini comic that everyone got at their tables, or
No,
like
but it was a 24 by 36 poster
okay.
of them holding hands walking down the aisle,
No,
and
that would be a cool idea for a gift at a
yeah,
wedding. A mini comic of how you met. Everyone gets a little mini comic of how
Uh,
the
of the meet cute, like how they ran into each other and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
exactly. The married, like the couple, like that's one of the every like it's a like at your place where you sit down to eat. You have like the cards with the names, and you have
that's
like
a good idea.
just a mini comic of how the couple met. That'd be
That
kind of
that's
cool.
that's a really good idea.
Yeah,
Besides doing horror and sci-fi and
yeah,
all that, I could do
yeah.
nice art too. Like
Wedding mini comics.
Yeah.
exactly, I could do very cute stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, cool.
But
So you're open for commissions. So yeah, people could just DM you. You're mainly through Instagram. Are you on any other
yeah,
platforms?
I'm on Instagram. I might be getting rid of TikTok now because of
Yeah,
the new ownership and how they're handling all
yeah,
that.
yeah,
It's not good. But yeah, I'm just on Instagram right now. But I'm gonna be posting a lot more. You guys saw already. I have 2 pages right now. I'm
yeah.
trying to gain my main page, Josh Maikis art, got stale. It's just not moving at all. The engagement went down, and I post every day, and it's just the algorithm is just not hitting the people that it's supposed to. And I created just a new one. It's just Josh Makis.
Hmm.
So you can hit me up on there. I'm getting more followers every day on that one now.
Yeah,
More artists, more people in the art community and such. So
mhm,
it's a lot better through that.
yeah,
But I know before the show we were talking about setting up on my big hotel original art.
yeah.
So I am going to be setting up more original art.
Cool.
So I'll be listing up original art through like my art prints that you saw, like the Morbius, the Saw piece. I'll be selling those. I'm also going to be selling original pages from Sucker, from Nightmare Nexus. So if
Nice.
anyone's interested, they could find it on that website.
Very cool. Very cool. Yeah. So man, go hit up some local comic shops in LA around LA area to go pick up Nightmare
Oh yeah,
Nexus or order it through the big cartels.
Oh yeah,
Josh's
definitely
Big
order.
Cartel Shop.
Definitely go to joshmaikisart.com and you could order your books and prints through there.
Yeah, you can
Awesome.
get pretty much all your stuff for around $25 plus shipping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and every once in a while I do deals on there, so just keep an eye out for that.
Right on. Hey
Very
Joe,
cool. Yeah,
what do we got next? Is Richard our next episode on the 11th, or do we have anything before
Richard on the 11th. Yeah, that'd be our next get. That's next week.
Okay, so we might be doing
No.
like another power hour between
Wait.
then,
Let's see.
or something like.
What are we today?
We are the 4th.
So is the 11th next Wednesday?
It would be further than that, I think.
No, it's next
Uh,
Wednesday, I think.
Next Wednesday, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Next Wednesday we have Richard. That's our next. Wednesday. Yeah, I think, or either Tuesday or Wednesday. I can't remember. Whenever his Kickstarter ends, we're doing a wrap party.
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
We're giving away some stuff. Richard's always got cool shit. He's going to be drawing some stuff live.
Yeah.
I can't believe how quick he can just draw with a Sharpie. Like I totally have to do pencil first. You know what I mean? Like I can't go pen to paper.
It's good practice. Pen to
Oh,
paper
yeah.
straight is good practice, man.
It's so hard sometimes. You know?
Well, it forces you to not come back and erase, and
Mhm.
like it just forces you to go with it. You know, like
Exactly.
fuck it, you got to make the best of it, right? You got to
Exactly.
embrace the mistakes, and so
yeah, man.
not overthink it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll probably have something before then. We'll probably do
Yeah,
another-
we could do like like I mentioned, we could do a page turn run through of the Body Bags Artist Edition. We could maybe do something like that.
We could do that punk rock slam and mop up top read through. That could be fun.
There's that. Yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff we could do, like just
But yeah, we
casual episodes.
Yeah, Joe and his like $500 book. But yeah, we definitely.
Well, they're looking. They might give money a little bit of a
might give-
discount. They might refund a small amount for that.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, they sent out I sent all my UPS receipts and stuff in by email, so they're gonna take a look and maybe, yeah, because that was pretty big surprise. An extra $130 on top of the $50 shipping.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, it's a big ass book. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
But fuck, you get that. And then UPS kind of holds you like hostage. Like if you don't prepay it, it's going to be more upon delivery, like almost like threatening you. Like fucking, they're a bunch of terrorists, UPS.
All a scam.
Yeah. Fuck. I just saw a Kickstarter where the shipping for a 24-page floppy is 40 US to Canada.
It's like
Yeah,
a
it doesn't make sense because I looked at some other ones. Patrick Kidlin has his hardcover leaded gasoline, right?
Yeah.
And it's $27 US for a hardcover. That's 5 issues, so it's like 150, 60 pages, $27. And I just ordered for Maddie 3 books, $26 for shipping. So I don't know where this $40 for a floppy on Kickstarter is coming from.
That's insane.
It is insane. It ends up being $70 Canadian for a 24-page floppy. Like, who's going to spend that money on a floppy like that?
No.
Yeah, it better be like James Obar's new comic or something like that, man. Like, but I mean, like, I might like just poops out some ridiculous money for something like that. You know what I mean? But
like, I understand there's trade wars going on and shit like that. Like, but I mean, that's just ridiculous.
That's robbery.
It is.
I think the guy that did that just lives on the Northeast, though. You know what I mean? I don't think like he's dealing with trade wars.
I don't know, but that's insane. $40 for a floppy, just the shipping. Then you got to pay for the book on top of that. The book was $10, and the shipping to Canada was 40. So that's 50 US for a floppy. That's I fucking
hell no.
Adrian was gonna back it, and he's like, he hit it. Okay, pledge. Then when you get to the last page, it gives you like the price plus the shipping for your area. He was like, cancel.
Well, I mean, like that's crazy because like I just backed Adrian's book and like I'm only paying I mean, it's still a lot of shipping, but I think it's $12.
Yeah, but it's like a 90-page book.
Yeah, no, but like,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
oh
yeah,
no, I was just saying how
just the
cheap it is
difference.
for me to get it from Canada, but
Yeah,
for you
I don't know.
to get it from us, like it's just so weird how that just not the same.
Yeah, it's I don't know, but it's weird how two books coming from the US has such dramatically different shipping, right? So I don't know. Maybe the person maybe it's a typo, or maybe he's using UPS, because UPS. This is all I'm going to say. Anyone in the US, if you're shipping stuff to Canada, don't use UPS, please. Every time I've received something from UPS from the US, I get screwed royally. Use the US Postal Service, USPS. I get much better rates for whatever. It ends up being cheaper, or even FedEx was better than UPS whenever I get stuff through FedEx instead of UPS. I don't know if it's UPS Canada. They're like, we'll just gouge everyone. Like, whatever, you don't want your book, pay it or send it back, And like, when you're buying a big ticket item, you're like, fuck, that's a lot of money to give up. You're paying like over $100 for a book. They're charging you like, okay, we'll charge you 80. So then they get to that part where you're like, it's just enough where you're like, fuck, I can't give up on this and send it. And like, I know a lot of people on that Kickstarter for body bags were asking for a refund. Like, can I refuse the UPS order and just get a refund? Because a lot of people can't afford it. They're like,
Yeah,
like already they were like, okay, it's just like maybe above their budget a little bit, but they're splurging. Then they get like $150 added on. It's kind of like, ooh, it sours the whole thing a little bit.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It is crazy. Yeah. Like, I mean, I can kind of afford it. I'd rather not. You know what I mean? But, like someone said, like it should have been looked into beforehand. Like, okay, this is the shipping, this is the possible rates for the brokerage and everything. So it'll be so much extra, right? Instead of getting this surprise bill that you weren't expecting. And then like, no, you can't cancel it. Right. Because anyway, so it kind of puts people in a tough spot.
Oh
yeah. But anyway, that's my rant for the end of the episode.
Every now and then you run into a problem on Kickstarter, but they're pretty rare in my opinion.
Yeah. No, in general, Kickstarter, like, I mean, 90% of the time you won't have any problems. People fulfill, and some people are a little slower than others, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
They'll get to it eventually. Yeah. Anyway, Josh, man, awesome having you on. People,
thank you guys.
Go follow Josh Maikis on Instagram. Go hit up the Big Cartel. Order his books. Yeah.
Let's go.
That's it, sucker. Nightmare Nexus 1 and 2. Go buy
Thank you guys. I appreciate you so much.
And go hit up High Neighbor on May 2nd.
Let's go. Let's go.
Go get some comics and meet some creators.
Hell yeah.
Out in the LA area, period, just maybe hit up High Neighbor, man. Sounds like a cool place to go.
Definitely.
Go hang out with Josh. He'll recommend something for you.
I definitely
I got you.
All right, Johnny, it's that time, man. Outro time.